Good morning, dear students. Today we'll start our English grammar class with chapter 11, notice writing. Dear students, in this chapter we will discuss about notice writing, how to write a notice, which type of language we have to use, what is the process of the writing notice, which thing you have to write in capital, which thing you have to write in running, and where you have to write date, in which form you have to write date, which type of caption, and many much more things we'll discuss in this class. Dear students, let's begin about notice. At first I want to tell you that it is a formal way to represent your information, send your message. For that thing you have to use as possible as you have to use simple language, and your message should be in short and sweet form. Because of that, whoever watch that notice, easily he or she can understand about that notice. Let's start this chapter. At first, whenever you are start to write a notice, at first start with name of the organization or institution. For what you have to write notice, like you are in St. Paul school, then at first you have to write at the top the name of the school, like whatever school name is here, like St. Paul school is here, then at the top you have to write St. Paul's school. After that, address. Dear students, name of the organization or institution you have to write in capital letter only. Always you have to write the name of the organization and institution in the capital only. For your information, I have to write here only capital. Which thing? That's the name of organization, institution. After that, address. Address means you go swimming pool, whatever. You have to write in running letters only. Running letters means whatever you are commonly use. Like you are writing swimming pool, then you have to write like this only. In this form. First letter capital, others are small. After that, notice this word you have to write in capital only, and here that's the place for writing date. Dear students, you have to write your date in full form. Like today date is 27 October, then you have to write 27 October 2020. Full date you have to write here on that side only, left hand side. After that, you have to write caption or heading about what you are writing notice, like for loss, for fine, for blood donation camp, for dancing competition, for drawing competition, for whatever you are writing caption, you have to write here only, caption or heading. After that, content of notice, for what you have to write that complete content, you have to write here. It is the content. You can say that message or whatever. It should answer the questions. Means whenever you start to write content of notice, then you have to mind only one thing, that will be give answer about who is organizing, what in that program, what will happen, when will that program or function will start, or when the incident was happen or something like that. Where place also you have to mention where that incident was happen, or where that program is going to be happen, or should have a clear detail about event. Means whichever event is going to be celebrated, you have to inform about the complete detail, like date, time, and venue, place also you have to represent in this content of the notice also. After that, finishing that the content of notice, you have to write here signature. At first you have to give your signature here. After that, your name in capital letters only. Dear students, it's about a very important information. You have to write your name in capital letters, because your signature is there, and signature may be different types. It will be understandable or not. So you have to write your name in capital letters only. After that, you have to write your designation. Who are you? Like president of a school, or president of a student union, or whatever you are. You have to mention that thing here. Dear students, it's about notice. Once again, I am going to revise. At first, you have to write name of the organization in the capital letters only, address in running letters like this one only. After that, notice in capital, and full date you have to write like 27 October. Dear students, one thing you have to remind, that October you have to write in English only. After that, full date, and downside of that you have to write caption or heading about what you are writing notice. After that, you have to write content. In content, you have to include that type of questions also, like that who, what, when, where, and many things you have to accept in that thing. And in this notice content, you have to explain your details about events, date, time and venue. And downside of that, you have to write about signature, name in capital letters and designation. Dear students, it's about notice writing. I hope you understand that format because it's easier only, and you are studying from last two classes also, so you can understand easily. That thing you have to write in capital letter, that in running letter, capital, full date, caption or heading like blood donation camp or dancing competition or drawing competition, whatever. After that, content of notice like all the students are going to inform that our school is organizing a dancing competition. When, date you have to mention, where, in our school seminar hall, or should have to be clear detail about event, when, timing and venue also. Signature like here you have to write about your signature also like Lisa Dave. After that, name in capital letters, you have to write your name in capital letters, LIZADAVE. After that, designation also you have to write here. You have to write like that the president of student union. Dear students, it's about notice writing. Thank you.